I didn't realize I could grow a beard until college.
Yeah, my mind didn't connect and kick all the way in until pandemic when we couldn't go to the barbershop. It was always there. I had the facial hair. I always kept it going.
I'm never going to have a beard. And I did all the stuff your uncles tell you to do to get one.
Hey, he said all the stuff. He said I did all the stuff.
Well, no.
You lied.
That only get you that. That only get you that far.
He said that gets you started.
That don't get you the rest of the stuff. That only get you that.
That's a starter pack.
Yo, welcome to the cave with Mel, Troy, and Lex. The podcast where men can have a safe space. We on all platforms. You need to tune in, hit the like button, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Welcome to Melody, the podcast where men can have a safe space. Welcome to Melody. Welcome to the cave with Mel, Troy, and Lex.
Hey, what's going on, man? Welcome back for another edition of the Melly D's podcast, where we have honest conversations that every man needs but rarely gets to have. It's your boy Melly Mel, aka Meek Mel, aka your favorite truth teller, aka if you don't want to know, don't ask me.
It's your boy T. Roy, your neighborhood hope dealer. If you need some hope, I got some you can borrow. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow.
What up, world? It's Dave. Dave has wings. I'm back in here and I'm doing my thing. Keep your mind elevated. Keep your feet on the ground. Subscribe to this pod. Keep polishing your crown.
Hey,
let's get it.
Y'all don't see it. We got that merch on.
We got that merch on.
We got that
Boy,
merch
my man be
on.
doing
Layers.
Hey.
On them.
I'm gonna start an episode like that one day. Ain't nobody gonna know what I'm doing.
Oh.
Hey, man, you see the merch. Get the merch, man.
Yes, sir.
As we said last episode, that we're going to say every episode, subscribe to the Patreon, man.
Yeah, man,
we making changes. We building that community. We adding more than just conversation. We adding tools, resources, brotherhood, accountability, all those things, just creating deeper connection in every way possible. So subscribe to the Patreon. It's free. The link is in the description. You can also find it in our link tree if you're on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube as well. And if you're listening to the audio version, it should be in the description, but I don't know if it's clickable. If it's not, check out one of the social media pages to get to the link tree.
Most
subscribe to the Patreon, man.
First 25. Be in the first 25.
In the Patreon, yeah. And if you already have merch, please be sure to take a photo and tag us in it. We would love to see our subscribers, people who are following us in the merch, just to see that, hey, this is the community. Welcome to the cave.
Facts. And if you one of those people that just YouTube, you like, I ain't going to Patreon, I ain't buying no merch, I'm just here to check it out, see what's going on, subscribe to YouTube.
Click the button.
That's the least you could do. Just hit the button, man. Hit the button.
Hit 1K, over 1K.
Oh, we did hit 1K.
We did hit 1K.
1K on YouTube. What's up?
Yeah.
Milestone. I know it's not
For
a big
sure.
number for most, but that's a big number for us. So
us.
I will take that 1K.
Absolutely.
Bro, it was at one time, I just hit puberty. It was at one time.
Golly.
It was at one time where me and Mel, we was trying to figure out, we had just hit 1,000 subscribers on Instagram. And we was like, all right, man, let's make a post that says thank you, to the 1,000 subscriber. But for some strange reason, I don't know what video that we put up that day or the day before, right as we were hitting 1,000, that joint skyrocketed to 10,000 in a day. Well, like within a week's time or whatever. Whatever.
That's facts. It was crazy,
it was
bro.
crazy.
We went from we spent so much time figuring out how to make the 1,000 posts. We had to figure out how to add a zero to the I couldn't believe it, bro. Like, we literally could not believe how fast we went from just because we thought the 1,000 was huge. We sitting there while I'm talking about we watching Instagram. We waiting to see them follows go up. Like, man, once we hit 1,000, life is gonna change once we hit 1,000. And we hit that 1,000, bro.
Sure.
We sitting there had a whole plan. We gonna do a rollout. We gonna put it on the episode. we gonna highlight it, whatever, bro. I can't even remember the video. If I remember, I'm gonna go back and find it. One video, bro. We went from 1,000 to 10K followers in a week.
On Instagram.
On Instagram,
bro.
And then we started getting on TikTok. And I think the same exact video didn't like skyrocket us like that, but it jumped us. We went from like a couple hundred to like 5,000 followers on TikTok. We was like, yo, that was crazy. So we had something. Then we had 2 or 3 more videos just started circulating on TikTok. Next thing you know, we looked up, we was at 20,000.
That's crazy.
We was like, bruh, we didn't even know what to do with that joint. TikTok started messaging us about the creator program. So I was like, I ain't even know I was a creator. I ain't never been here before, bro. That joint was wild.
That joint was wild. Hey, I noticed in the intro, Mel, You changed your intro a little bit.
I didn't really change it.
You slightly you did a little tweak.
I took one part out.
Well, tell me more about that one part.
I took the first part. I took the I can't say it because I took it out.
Oh, the Melly bad A.
Yeah,
part?
I took that.
Okay.
I took that part out. I just been doing my due diligence, man. I'm growing in the word, growing in the community, growing. Like some spaces are things I didn't think would necessarily be a issue. I'm starting to be more sensitive to now. So kind of just changing my language, my lexicon of words and things that I'm using or whatever.
Lexicon.
You know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to keep highlighting that as, who I am and different things like that. So I took that part out.
Oh, that's what's up, man.
But I'm still your favorite truth teller. That's
yeah,
not going
still your
anywhere.
favorite truth teller.
Still your
And
favorite truth teller.
That's what we call growth.
Hey,
I just watched Insecure for the first time.
for real?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That is good.
Me and my
stuff.
wife went through and watched. We binged it a couple weeks ago. For the first time.
The
whole series, all
Bruh.
5 seasons or whatever.
Yes.
Everything.
What took you so long?
I'm one of those people where sometimes if something is like too hot while people are
You
doing
one
it,
of them.
I like to wait.
Yes.
I like to wait for it to
Me
be
too.
over,
Why?
so I can just and there's certain. Don't get me wrong, there's certain stuff that I watch like when it happens. You know
Yes.
what I'm saying? Like
Yes,
I for a while I was watching The Walking Dead like every like a couple seasons. Like I was watching every Sunday. I was like,
What's
on
wrong
it.
with black television? What's wrong with black television?
Hey, I feel like this wasn't the moments. Like I don't know if y'all saw JBP when they was getting that mark about the black quarterback joint.
For real? No,
Yeah.
I ain't see that yet.
Oh yeah, go check that out.
All
That
right,
was
I'm gonna
that
watch
was exactly one of the moments where it was like, oh really, brother? Because he was saying like he kind of like because the way he grew up, he kind of still like prefers to have like a white quarterback on his football team.
okay.
And they was getting after him about that. But yeah, that's how I felt just now. He was
But
like-
no, I'm totally
But
with
yeah,
you, bro.
I like to wait.
I like the wait. Also, binge culture is real.
Yeah.
And so I don't like to have to wait till episode each week in order to. But I was doing it on Insecure. My TV show that I haven't jumped into because it seemed like everybody was going crazy about it was Game of Thrones.
Bruh.
Because everybody was
Watch
like,
that late too.
Game of Thrones. I'm like, I don't have one. I didn't have a desire. I think this might be it. I didn't have a desire to watch it, and then everybody was like, "Oh, it's so big, it's so." I was like, "If y'all own it, I don't really want to watch it. I don't want to be on it."
Did you watch it?
No, I still haven't watched it yet.
Watch Game of Thrones,
you need to
bro.
watch Game of Thrones.
I'm telling you.
That's some of the
people
best
think
TV.
People think
That's
I'm
some of the
joking when I
best
say
TV
that.
That's ever
That is
been
the
created.
second best show that I've ever seen in my entire life. Game of Thrones is the second best show I've ever seen in my
What's the
entire life.
first?
The Wire.
Oh yeah, the what? Okay,
The
I knew
Wire.
you was
Look,
gonna go there.
they're literally like 1A and 1B. The
What about-
Wire
How you feel about
and
Sopranos?
Game of Thrones. I never really watched Sopranos. Like that.
Sopranos was another.
They said
one.
I think from what I've heard, because I haven't finished Sopranos, I've only watched a couple episodes of the first season. I need to get back to it. My homie Trey tell me all the time, like, bro, you gotta watch Sopranos. But that might rearrange your list
All right,
according to
I'll
the
check it
reviews that I got.
I'll check it out.
The Sopranos
Literally,
might
bro.
rearrange your list.
Watch Game of
But
Thrones.
nah, Game of
and
Thrones
I was
is-
like 4 seasons late because I just kept seeing there back when Twitter was a thing. Everybody just kept putting "got" on.
Yeah,
on
it was
the
like,
timeline.
what
They
the
was
heck
like
is this?
"got" and
Yeah,
I was like, what is everybody watching "got"? I didn't even know that it meant Game of Thrones.
Right,
I was like
right.
4 seasons. They had 4 seasons before I realized what it was.
I was
Yes.
like,
And I went back and watched it. If you get past the first episode, you'll watch the whole series. I promise you. If you just make it past the first
I
episode.
would say the
first 2.
I would
I'll
say
say
maybe
the
the
first
first
two-
4.
The first 4?
It's real slow. Us because they're setting up the world.
Well, all
They-
TV shows are slow in the
Yeah.
beginning because
They're
they try
setting
to.
up the
It's
word.
like
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
the first 4, and then there's also like there's a little bit of like, at least from what me and my wife are sensitive to, it's a little gruesome to start.
Yeah.
It's like very
What's that time
accurate to the
period, though?
time period
Yeah.
of like, and that was the thing that got me. I was like, I ain't trying to watch no Dungeons and Dragons.
Don't
and
watch it
like,
at work
I'm trying
though,
to-
because I started watching mine at work. I started watching mine at
Hey.
work because I was trying to kill time. I had it on the second
Yes.
screen. I didn't know what it was going to be going on. Nudity
Exact-
everywhere.
oh,
yeah,
You
exactly.
don't know when people going to get naked.
Yeah.
So you got to be ready for that too.
Bro, I tried to watch. I tried to watch an episode with
Yeah.
my wife. My wife is not one of those type of people. Who's like, she's not into a lot of gruesome stuff. She's not really into a lot of nudity when it comes to whatever. And so we watching the episode, and one of the scenes, it starts off with a woman in a room, and she's just having a conversation, regular conversation. She's sitting down. She's like, yeah, she's talking, and then the scene cuts to the person that she's talking to, and the person is having sex with somebody, just regular, like, yeah, so I think we should probably go to the, hold on one second. we should probably go to the north side. And I was like, hey, bro, it's kind of wild
It's got some
for the new introduction.
Hey, bro,
It is,
you
bro.
can't watch TV today without seeing nudity.
You can't.
It's impossible.
It's
You
wild.
can't.
It's impossible.
Another TV show that I did not get into very early when it first came out. It's a show called Nurse Jackie. I'm not sure if y'all ever heard of that joint.
Never heard of it.
It's about a nurse who is an addict, but she's great at her job. And as you watch the TV show, she's having issues with her children. But she escapes home to be at work. And she's upset that home is the way that it is, but it's because she spends the majority of the time at work. And what's crazy is while she's at work, she escapes even more because she does drugs while she's at work. It's a great TV show.
That sounds wild.
Netflix.
That kind of reminds me, and it's not nearly the same thing, which is like I really don't do really good with like network shows, like the stuff that just be on like the random networks, because the production quality and
It's
the
so
acting and
bad.
stuff, it just don't really hit. But there's a joint that makes me laugh every single time, and it probably shouldn't. But and you just reminded me of that when you said that, because it's a joint called Good Doctor.
I knew exactly what you was about to say.
The
Oh,
doctor,
he's autistic?
yes,
Yeah.
and
But that's
he just
not why it's funny. It's just because he really just
he be giving it people straight to him.
Yeah,
They be
yeah.
like, I can't figure it. He be like, you're doing it wrong. That's not how you do that.
Well, House was like that for me. I'm
Dr.
not sure
House.
if you-
Yeah, I used to watch
House
House.
was like that for me. We jumped on that late, but as soon as we got into it, we got hooked.
And he a genius. The Good Doctor.
He
a genius,
is, bruh.
I
He be
like watching it.
He's not dying. You're just laying on his artery.
Yeah.
You be like, and they be like, man, you don't know what you're talking about. And then he be like, well, actually, and then he'll like do some
Break
like,
it down,
yeah,
like, yep,
and then they'll be like, oh,
He was right.
yeah,
That'd be the crazy part.
yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
it's a bunch of TV shows. We just started rewatching The Game.
The Game.
Bro, that's quality TV.
I don't care what nobody say.
Never
I don't
watched it
care
all the way
what
through.
Nobody said.
You got to watch the
Never
game,
watched
bro.
it all the way through.
You got to watch The Game.
Especially the
bro.
early episode, and that's easy to binge because the
Again,
episode's
that's-
only 30 minutes.
It goes back to that network TV thing, bro. Like when
Nah,
it first was
this is
coming out, but
different.
it's
Nah, this
but
one
I get the lore. I
This
get
one
the lore.
different, bro.
I understand the lore.
This one different. I was
I
mad
just-
when they canceled it. I was glad when they brought it back because I was patronizing that.
I used to really treat The Game the way I would treat like House of Pain or something. If it was on, I'd watch
No,
it,
House of
but
Pain.
I
No,
didn't
bro,
really-
don't
No,
do
no,
not
no,
put them in the
don't
same
put the Game
category,
House of
Dave.
Pain in the same
Do
category,
not
bro.
put
No.
them in the same
The
category.
Game
bro.
House
Bruh,
of Pain do not belong in the same category.
For a minute
No.
though, I'm just saying, BET was just running them joints like it
They,
was.
they have nothing else.
They was running them joints like Baby
They
Boy.
have
They was
nothing
just
else to run.
It was just.
First of all, there will be no Baby Boy slander in this room.
Well, no, we're
I'ma
not
let you
slandering.
know
I'm not
Baby Boy.
that.
We're just
slandering.
saying that they
I'm
was
just
just
letting
running
you know
Exactly.
right now,
because
okay?
that's
I
all
just-
BET used to
Hey,
show.
I
Baby
just
Boy.
wanna say
John
that.
Singleton can do no wrong in my
Yeah,
eyes.
Baby
But
Boy.
what I will say about The Game that Kelsey Grammer did a really
Baby
good
Boy is
job
a John
with.
Singleton film, right?
I don't know.
I
I don't know
think
who
it's a John
produced it.
Singleton. Anyway,
Don't give me the line.
But,
I only know Hype Williams done Belly, and that's because his name pop up in it.
Well, the good thing about Game is the storyline that goes throughout the whole show.
The who?
The storyline.
Oh, The Game.
Yeah,
okay.
The Game.
Kept
The
it
Game-
consistent.
It's consistent. The only plot hole that they have in the whole Game.
Don't tell me I might
universe-
watch it.
Huh?
Don't
He
tell
never.
me I might
He
watch
ain't finished watching it.
Oh no.
it. Yeah, he was about to spoil it.
The early episodes of The Game made me want to watch the show. That first season,
Yeah.
and that was back when it was still TV because
You
you
know
used to have 30 episodes in the season.
Did
That
they
was crazy.
actually have like? Because this is the other thing too, and I mean, we probably need to get.
We
into
gonna get on. We
whatever
gonna
else
yeah. We gonna.
But
move
this
on.
is what be tripping me out is do they have like actual sports scenes in that joint? Are there
Yes.
like actual game scenes and them playing?
Yeah, but they not like.
No.
Okay, now this I will give you.
So
The
that's-
game scenes be feeling like All American.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
The game scenes be feeling like All American. So it's
Yeah.
like that. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the rest of it around
Bruh,
the games.
I
be-
remember
yeah.
the my favorite joint. One of my favorite videos that everybody be cooking from All Americans when he running that dig
That
route.
dig
No park.
route, oh my gosh, bro!
I
And
never
then he
seen
jumped
All
over
American.
old boy to
I
get into the
never,
end zone.
bro. I've never seen it either, but I just seen people
I've seen
cooking it
All-American.
because they do, bro. He does like he runs like a little dig route or whatever, and they slow it down. They do slow motion, but it is the most
Terrible.
unathletic looking
Throw
route.
terrible,
You ever,
everything
the throw
terrible.
was bad. It was just it's one of the memes that just stick in your head, bro. It's just like
Terrible.
He really looked like I'm like, bro. He about to tear his ACL trying to run that route. It was bad. But anyway,
Yeah.
All right, we got a pod to do.
got a
My bad, y'all. We got a
Sorry.
pod to do. We got
Sorry.
lost.
I mean, they watch TV too.
They
you know
do.
What I'm saying?
they do.
They do. They don't want to hear us banter about TV shows.
Right. That's not why they hear.
That they talking.
You never know. All right, guys. Let's jump into some current events. Y'all ready to do that?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's chop it up.
One of the biggest blessings that ever happened to me this past week is that Steph Curry has left Under Armour. Bless.
Why
the
are you so
Lord.
passionate about this?
Great job, Stephen Curry. I'm so happy for you. God bless.
What's the beef with Under Armour?
It's not the beef with Under Armour. It's
You want to rock his gear,
It's
but
a
you
little
don't
bit
like
of
Under
beef.
Armour.
I support Steph Curry so
Yeah.
much. I want to support him, but
But
I
you don't like Under
cannot
Armour.
wear those shoes.
They are
I don't.
trash.
I do not like the kids. Love them. I guess they love Steph Curry that much that
It's
they
a
had
hoop.
to get the shoe.
It's a good hooping shoe.
Okay.
They like to hoop in it.
You know what? That's not even. You're
And you know
right.
what's wrong with that? Because black people done got so used to wearing hooping shoes as casual shoes.
Yeah.
For outside, we don't consider the quality of the
Performance.
shoe for the court.
Yeah. The first iterations of Curry's fire, but these last 4 to 5, maybe even 6, they've gotten to these like these slip-on type of shoe almost. You know what I'm saying? And I've learned to accept that basketball shoes have went from high tops, which I used to love, to these low tops.
Lows.
Yeah, I've accepted that. That's fine if we got to go there. But the design of the shoes have just been terrible. I mean, it's just god awful ugly. So when I saw that news that he was leaving and parting ways with Under Armour, I was like, bless God. Come on over to Nike. Come on over to Nike.
Nah, I will give you that one. Come on over to Nike.
Yes.
Y'all want to see Steph Curry go to Nike?
I wanted him to be at Nike to begin with.
Them folk did not.
That's what I
You heard
heard.
the
They
story?
botched the interview, the meeting
it was
with
a
him and
fake
stuff
piece.
like that.
It was a fake
No.
piece.
No, he showed up to the meeting.
Showed up to the
had
meeting,
other
and they
people's
had
name on his
in the slide
paperwork.
deck. They just had the slide
It wasn't
deck.
for him. It was for
Yeah,
I
because
did
at
not
that
know
point
that.
when he was coming into the league, he was not B tier, but he was not. They
Steph.
had Kobe, they had Kyrie, they had what I'm saying, Bron. They had like a solidified basketball lineup. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he's coming in, and he had them ankle injuries early on too. So it's like his career didn't get off to like the greatest start, but coming into it, he wasn't like a super duper high prospect or whatever. So he was kind of like a mid tier on Nike list. They was like, here, a little money ball. But in the basketball team or whoever pitched him over there, you know what I'm saying, they had a presentation that they used for somebody else and didn't change his name in it and all that. Just didn't show the basic business respect to him. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Then we ended up with Under Armour. So it's Nike's fault, actually.
Yeah. And then Under Armour doubled the budget and
gave
gave
him
him
3%.
and gave him the
He's the best thing
equity
that
or
ever
whatever,
happened to
stock.
him. He's the best thing that ever happened to them because they didn't have anything else. And it's so crazy because they even got The Rock, and The Rock's status didn't even.
The Rock's with Under Armour?
For a minute,
Yeah.
he was for a
I
minute.
didn't know
He
that.
got his own brand now.
I did not know
But
that.
yeah, for a second he was.
Called the Bull.
The crazy thing is though, that for a minute Under Armour actually had a second where they like a year where they had all the MVPs in all the major sports. For
I
Under
did not
Armour
know that.
athletes. Not too long ago. It was probably 10 years ago, maybe around 10 years ago at this point.
Well,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? But they had an era because that's Cam Newton era. Cam Newton's like core era. He had, you know what I'm saying? He has Under Armour
Oh, Cam
22.
Newton was Under Armour?
Heck yeah.
I did not know that.
He had a whole football line with them. During his like Super
He
Bowl
did.
run,
He
Cam
did.
like
You're
Cam
right,
was
you're
like
right, you're right.
That's why he's still locked in with them to this day. They sponsor his team and his camps and all that stuff.
I've had one Under Armour article of clothing in my entire life, and it's a pullover jacket, and I'm never getting rid of that jacket. I thought I lost it at the gym last week. I thought somebody stole it. I thought I left it in
You
the
was
locker,
hurt.
bro. I was hurt. I went straight to the internet trying to find that same jacket.
Yeah.
Couldn't find it no more. I found it at home in a pile of clothes. I outsmarted myself.
For me, I always felt like just like especially like the last couple of years, been playing a lot of soccer, playing early mornings, even in the winter. They like got the only like cold gear that I feel like works really, really well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like on the tech side, it's really, really well. Now, what you talking about in terms of sneaker design and all that, I ain't
Fashion
never
and all
really,
that type
I ain't
stuff,
really
yeah.
never paid it too much attention. But when I think about like what I want some performance gear, like I'm about to go play and it's gonna be 30 degrees outside, 20 degrees outside.
Give me that Under Armour.
I need the cold gear from.
Listen, when we was playing at high school and we was playing in college, Under Armour was the thing.
Really?
Yes.
We must protect
Yeah,
this
bro.
house.
You
You remember
gotta-
the advertisements
Oh,
and all
that was the best advertisement ever.
yeah.
Like
When I was getting recruited for sports and for college, I was picking schools based on who they were sponsored by.
I mean, that makes sense.
And if
for
they
that,
had
yeah, for sure.
Under Armour, Adidas, I was
You was like,
scratching them off my
nah.
list.
Now, Under Armour they weren't necessarily, they were big on the shirts.
the gear, the
Like the
sleeves
gear
and all
itself,
that
yeah,
kind of
yeah. That's and that's what like everybody was on that joint. Even when like Nike would make their version or Reebok would make their version, they'd be like, "Hey, you got that Under Armour." Like that's what it was
Yeah.
known for.
Yeah.
It was known for the
cold gear, the heat
cold
gear,
Yeah.
yeah.
And that's
compression.
like we was stealing it from each other. I'm telling you, it was like, hey, where my Under Armour on? Next thing you know, you see somebody then stole your joint wearing it at practice and stuff like that. Like it was huge. And then when they got into the shoe game, it was like we weren't really onto it. Like, yes, we went out and purchased our own Under Armour, but our school was sponsored by Nike. And then by the time I was a senior, they went to Adidas. I'm like, what? Adidas is not known for football. Why y'all switch to Adidas?
Hey, man.
That's besides
It's a whole different game.
It's a whole different game. But anyway, like when Curry came, it was like, yo, you want to purchase those shoes. Like it was a couple iterations of his shoes like I did end up getting. But then after a while, bro, the decline of the shoe design just went down. And that's the reason why, like, one of the arguments against LeBron James, it was like, cats don't be trying to stand in line to buy no LeBrons.
But he be selling them joints, though.
But cats be standing in line to get them Jordans, though, but not them LeBrons.
I work in the space, so my thoughts are like super nuanced across like all of this. I don't even want to that's a whole season of podcast episodes trying to talk through that with me. But I think part of it is just that they're over the last really like, I graduated college in 13. Like that was the last time, that little era between like 10 and 15 is when the last time where you said what?
I was doing the math.
Yeah, I'm 30. I'm 34. 34.
I was doing the math. You saw my fingers start going like.
That early 2010s was like the last time where you saw a crossover between performance footwear being able to be worn casually. After that, it got very performance heavy where you couldn't even, if you wasn't just like wearing like, putting it on to go to the grocery store or something, you couldn't really be wearing none of the performance stuff from any of the brands. It was all became very performance focused, and performance was performance. And then you obviously had the nostalgia of J's, and then you had like, during that era too, that's when you started to see like, Asics and the trainers and the runners started to come around. And you had the Yeezy era that started to hit around that time too. So running shoes really started to kind of take over on the casual side. It wasn't really about basketball anymore.
And like even, okay, so the wear of the shoe was an issue, but now that he's left, they did say that he's able to take his logo.
Yeah, his brand and all that.
His branded with it.
That's tough.
And, people are saying that he might start his own line. And a lot of people was like, man, the entrepreneurship thing is crazy. But it's like, hey, when you up, when you up, I mean, you can easily just don't do no big baller brand. Just don't do the big baller brand type of shoe.
Well, in the
get a good designer, please.
No, and to talk about that, like I think Jaylen Brown is a good example of somebody who I don't know if y'all know, but he has his own performance footwear line.
I did not know that.
He has his own shoe. Did the technology, made the investment in the technology, like built his own joint, building his own brand for basketball. But it's on court and casual. It's a pretty decent looking shoe. Pretty solid looking shoe. Yeah, it's called a 7-1 something performance, 713.
So it's just his own brand.
It's just his own brand. Separate? No, just him.
Okay.
And he invested, like I said, in the technology to get, get a last made, get his own joint. He got his legit own sneaker that he put up the money for. Manufactured it, it's performance based, and then he's got a whole clothing line attached to it as well. And he wears it in game. He wears it, wears it on court. People been buying it, wearing it off court.
See, we got to start learning more about ownership because I didn't know that at all. Not that I would have bought.
That's because he's trending right now because of the whole hairline situation.
Yeah, that too. But not that I would have bought the shoe, but I didn't even know that was a thing.
Ain't that the reason why he got snubbed from the Olympics?
Rumored, I think.
For having his own shoe?
Because I think the Olympic team was sponsored by Nike
maybe or something like that.
And he didn't want to join it or something like that.
I remember hearing rumblings of that, I think.
Yeah.
Not to promote any misinformation. Do your research. But
thank you for that.
Thank you for that. Speaking of which, bro, my man been leaving marks on people's jerseys and stuff in games. I'm not sure if y'all seen that joint.
Hey, man, I did. Bro.
Hey, everybody use a little Beijing every now and again.
You feel me? We're gonna keep
everybody use a little Beijing every now and again.
We're gonna keep this crown on right now.
Everybody got them enhancements going on right now.
Got to, man. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
I can't remember who they was playing the other night, but he was walking to get on the court. He was at the free throw line or something like that, like warming up or something, and the mascot walked past, and when the mascot was walking past, he went like this. So he would have touched his forehead or something like that, bro.
That's terrible, man. That's terrible.
Mascots getting disrespectful these days.
They are.
Oh,
I don't want to take this conversation another
No,
way.
right.
I started thinking about mascots didn't used to be this fun when we was younger. They didn't have. I felt like they were just there to smile and wave and take pictures. Now they
Right.
be getting involved in the game and stuff. They got a whole media campaign.
Bruh, my wife is like, we got to go to a New York Liberty game. I was like, oh, I didn't know you was into the WNBA. She's like, I'm not. I'm into Ellie, the elephant, the mascot, because she dances at the. I'm like,
Now she got a following.
Right.
I was like, how a mascot get a following before the NBA?
She do be
does?
getting promotion. And see, that's what I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I was about to say, I'm not gonna do it.
I don't know.
Shout
where
out to
you
the
was going.
WNBA,
Shout out
support
to
the
the
ladies and stuff
WNBA.
like that. I was about to say, see, that's how much people don't care about the league.
Well, even then,
to where the mascot got.
well, I've heard. I was watching some videos recently. There's also another league that's potentially coming up to be another WNBA competitor. So they already have
Yes,
the
I did hear
joint
about
that they got the joint that's here, that's like based in Florida where they play those in the off season.
Mm-hmm.
But there's
the 3-on-3 smaller court joint.
Is it 3-on-3?
I don't know.
I think it's a 3v3, and they make the court smaller,
I don't.
and it's still full court,
What
but
is
it's a smaller court.
I have to look it up. But they got that joint in Florida, and they run their season basically during the offseason. But there's another joint that's going to be international, and they're supposed to be offering like
Better contract.
crazy money, like millions of dollars for like
That's
the
gonna
top
disrupt
players.
the WNBA.
Potentially, and that's what that I was watching was a women's sports clip, a clip from a women's sports show, and they were talking about the nuance of it because it's like these leagues might fold. WNBA been here for ups and downs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, for 30 years plus. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Wait, you know what I'm saying. So you want to like then it's like the streaming thing. How easy is it going to be for people to watch these people as they moving around? You know what I'm saying, playing in different countries and stuff like that. So it's like disruption is good to a certain degree, but it's also it could also start to like break down and erode, the foundation that's been built in general.
Yeah.
But to your point, I mean, I think getting back to the conversation about being able to invest or being able to do your own thing when you're up versus building from the ground up.
Yeah.
What was you thinking about?
The thing is, it's like when you the concept of entrepreneurship is so freeing, like the concept of it.
Yeah.
I don't have to answer to nobody. I can show up when I want to show up. I could do whatever I want to do. All those types of things. But when you are not from an up position, meaning that you don't have the financial backing, might even like the moral support, it is difficult to push through the birth pains when it comes to becoming an entrepreneur. Because it's like you have to be able to not only have your vision, but to trust in your vision and to be stuck to your vision to see it all the way through. When life is still doing its life things at the same time, it's difficult to be able to manage all those types of things because it's like, hey, do I push my vision today or do I eat? Which one am I going to do right now? And so, but the fact that Steph Curry, he gets to take his logo and take it and potentially start his own brand, maybe even do what Jaylen Brown's done. I think Nikolai Jokic, he has his own brand, 361. And so like to potentially do something like that, like it could blow up because the man's still putting up numbers. And if he's able to still perform, I'm pretty sure that is going to be a great platform as far as like marketing for him to be able to push his new shoe.
Well, I mean, first I want to, before we get back into the Curry conversation, I want to debunk some of the thought process around entrepreneurship.
Please do.
Because you talk about
Please
not
do.
answering to nobody and this, that, and the third. First of
Still
all,
answer to somebody.
everybody answers to somebody. And granted, it's different now. You got, solopreneurship and all the things where you can kind of like, maintain your own thing. But in the traditional thing of like building and scaling a company, you answer to if you have any investors, you answer to your investors. If you have any employees, you answer to your employees.
Mm-hmm.
So being an entrepreneur is to your point about it sounding good, it's layered and it's a lot more nuanced than people may understand. Because even then, ultimately too, you're accountable to the work.
Yeah.
What do you do? I literally don't know what you do.
We'll talk.
I know you said
What?
I know you said you're an entrepreneur.
I was.
You were
Was.
and like
was.
You know what I'm
Is.
saying? And I'm like, yeah, he do some things. I'm just gonna be honest.
We'll talk
I
about-
don't know what you do,
We'll talk about it off the pod, man.
Tommy. You ain't got no job.
No, you got it.
Well, I got a job.
got a job.
But yeah, we'll talk about it off the pod. We'll talk about it off camera.
Yeah,
Okay.
got to do a lot of a little.
You know what I'm saying? Do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. All legal.
But I'm
All legal.
all legal.
Emphasis on all legal.
Yes, all legal. Not washing money or nothing like that. We doing it all legal. But yeah, man, shout out to my boy Steph Curry. So happy, so thankful that you are leaving.
It'll be interesting to see what he does, man. I think he could. A lot of people been talking about also too. Does he end up going to, partner with like some of the Chinese manufacturing companies, like Kyrie's with Anta now. It's a couple other opportunities for him to be able to really kind of do his own thing. What's the name too? D Wade is with a Chinese manufacturing company too, so where they're kind of like leveraging their manufacturing and his.
D Wade or the shoes?
The shoes.
I just be trying to figure out. And this is one of them situations where the saying "there's a community for everything."
Yeah,
that comes into play because I be thinking like, who are the community of all these? Everybody got a shoe, so it's like, who is buying everybody's shoe? Everybody ain't buying everybody's shoe. So it's like, who is the community that keeps buying this stuff?
Bruh, who was buying the Kobe's when Adidas was putting that space shoe out? I don't understand.
There's a lot of lore around that now as a nostalgia piece now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But when they first came out, I'm looking at them joints. I'm like, that's look like something a robot will wear.
Sometimes you innovate and it hits, and sometimes you innovate and it don't.
But
it takes a while to catch on because again, now
too.
people will collect them joints.
But it turns out that Kobe, unbeknownst to me, he has a wide following, not just in the United States, but also in Asia, international, and really big in Asia too. And if you can reach internationally, it's not just here in the United States. You know what I'm saying? You could do big things.
Well, yeah, I mean, a lot of that has to do with the David Stern era of the NBA and wanting to making sure that the NBA became a globally accessible game. And then, you double down on that with Nike, their relationships with manufacturing and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
They take those guys, they're key basketball guys. They always go on a tour in Asia every single offseason to just show up, do camps, promote, and do all that kind of stuff.
But that do happen.
They do that every single year. Every single year. And it's just they're growing the game. Like it's a whole thing.
Because the NFL is trying to do that too. Trying to make the league.
They got a whole academy now. They had a whole because they played in one of the major soccer stadiums. They played in I think Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
Why are they playing in London? Why are they playing in Germany?
Trying to grow the game.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to make the game, international and stuff like that.
Right. It's interesting because in the same way that for instance, the soccer team that I support or the football club that I support is Manchester United Football Club. It's in Manchester, England. It's like a northern region in England.
I know Manchester.
Okay. Yeah. So hey, look, my boy know geography.
But listen, the audience might.
No, I'm just saying I know Manchester.
I see you.
I know a few soccer. I know a few. Yeah, a little bit.
So it's interesting because I'm a fan of that club, right? But it just because of who they were when I got introduced to the game, right? It's like if you started being a basketball fan in 2003, you probably gonna like the Lakers, it's like that kind of thing. I got introduced to the game in 2007, 2008. They were like the biggest club in the world.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? And they had Cristiano Ronaldo, so he's like the guy and all the Nike and propaganda and all the things, right? But I've never been to Manchester, never been to England. You know what I mean? Right. So I'm by osmosis by keep following the team, picking up all these different things and elements of culture. And the NFL is starting to do that now. So you have like people that are overseas somewhere in Europe that are like Cincinnati Bengals fans, and they got a Bengals fan club, but they ain't never been to Cincinnati.
I see Falcons fans in London. I said, "How are you a Falcon fan?"
Right? Ain't even Falcon fans in the United States.
Oh, that's it. Shots fired. Pow pow.
You like the Cowboys?
I do like the Cowboys.
That explains a lot right there. That explains a lot
right now.
That explains a lot. Misery loves company.
It really does.
Misery loves company. But yeah, the league is growing the game though, and it's been interesting to see. I saw they got like a whole academy out there, so it was like not like they were guys that I think it's ages like 19, basically like kind of like college, but it's just for teaching them like to play football. And some of those guys are starting to get drafted by NFL. It's like an NFL academy that's in Europe. Because even in the European sports system is a lot different. Like those kids go to sports academies. You know what I mean? And those sports academies, your sport is the primary thing that you do. They still put you through school, but as you climb the ranks and go like, 8U, 12U, 13U, 14U, 15U, up to potentially playing professional, you're playing, like you get put into that sports system. So it's a lot different than now, and they're kind of applying that to American football now, which has been very interesting. I saw that they had like a game where I think maybe a college team went over and played as a part of that NFL program, went over and played the academy team, the NFL academy team.
That's hard.
I'm thankful that the NFL is opening up more because there are so many athletes who can't make it to the NFL, like the major teams. And I'm glad that these athletes are getting a second chance to be able to play. And that's one of the biggest things that these sports are missing. They're just not missing. When these sports need to have to realize there are athletes there who want to play. They just need an opportunity to play. The thing about it is that when you don't have the leagues to actually put stuff into place, you have 30 and 49U that are still happening right now.
That's gonna happen regardless.
37U.
That's gonna happen regardless.
Shout out 37U.
These cats be out there breaking limbs trying to kill each other, and
On
they
the
gotta
weekend,
go to
they
work.
gotta go to work on Monday.
They gotta go to work on Monday, bro.
It's always gonna be a thing, man. It's always gonna be a thing. Some cats cannot give up the glory days. Some cats cannot give up the glory days, bro.
But yes, you're exactly right.
Troy
yeah.
gonna be out there joint playing guard.
I almost joined the Lynchburg Stampede.
Yeah, but that was, you had to be
I was
mid-30s.
Okay, for those of us who have no idea what that is, including the audience.
That's a semi-pro
who is that?
league.
It's
It's a semi-pro football league.
semi-pro
Lynchburg
football
Stampede.
league in Virginia.
I play semi-pro
Are they
football
still?
for 2
They're still
teams.
around.
You did for real?
Mhm. I did.
The more you know.
Who you play for?
The Lynchburg Cardinals and the Virginia Storm.
Huh? How y'all do?
We won. When I played for the Cardinals, we won the national championship one year. I didn't win no championships with the Storm though.
Oh, that's what's up. Now you didn't play football in high school.
Nah,
So what made
my
you
dad
pick up?
wouldn't let me play football. What you mean? What made me pick it up? That was my first time being able to play because I could control being able to play.
Hold on. So you
Football
jumped
is my
straight.
favorite sport.
You jumped straight into semi-pro.
Mhm.
Did you play in college?
No,
No.
I played baseball and basketball in college. I didn't play organized football at all until I played semi-pro football.
So how'd you feel like you performed?
Nigga, I started. Like after the first couple games, I ended up starting playing corner or free safety.
You know what? It makes sense. It makes sense.
That is
One,
wild.
He's an athlete.
I am
For
an
sure.
athlete.
You're athlete
Yeah.
automatic, and then you know the game.
I
watch
have
the game.
always understood football.
Yeah,
Football has been my favorite sport my entire life.
Yes.
My dad just wouldn't let me play it when I was younger because I was smaller. I didn't get taller until I was halfway through high school. So he was always just like, "You too small, you too small." And I was so good at baseball. Then he was just like, "I don't want you to
Mess anything up.
mess anything up with baseball." So I didn't get to play football at all. Like he just wouldn't let me play. But that was my favorite sport. So then on the weekend, whatever, if everybody was playing football in the field or something like that, I'd be out there. All the kids that played football, I'd just be out there with them playing tackle with no pads
Yeah.
and
Bruh,
stuff like that.
I did that, and then I realized real quick I played half a season. My sixth grade, I played half a season of Pop Warner football, and I realized real quick that without pads
Look, I'm telling you,
and with pads,
it's two
it's a
different types
completely
of
different
football.
things.
Yeah.
Especially when you got kids that's been playing since they was in 2nd and 3rd grade.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Because by the time you get to middle school, they're starting to put tactics in place. So they're like, yo, like for you to play something on offense or whatever, it's like they starting to identify gaps. They starting to identify like where you need to be.
Real mental
plays, like all that stuff starts to kick in. So me coming from being mostly a basketball background and trying to jump into it in sixth grade when my mom would finally let me play, it just didn't compute. It just didn't. It
It
didn't.
was too advanced.
Yes,
Yeah.
bro.
And now the kids now they learning gaps at 6 and 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So by the time they get to 8U, they are expected to know
And
the gaps.
what they did with me
and
was
the
like, well,
numbers and
we can't teach them nothing on offense, so they just turned me into a safety, and I got my little 10 plays that's mandated by the league,
Right.
and that was it. And then I was like, man, I'm sitting over
your
here.
minimums.
Bro,
Yeah, bro.
exactly.
But safety, you guaranteed to get a little bit of action.
I jumped straight
There's
into
gonna be some
into
passes,
pro.
and there's gonna be some runs that break the line.
I had one pick, and I had a fumble on that exact same
Word?
play. that was the extent. Those were probably all my Pop Warner stats.
I'm not gonna hold you. Just being athletic and knowing and understanding football and just loving football
Yeah.
made it easier for me to just jump straight into it. And I'd be at practice and everybody would be asking me, where'd you play? Where'd you play at? Where'd you play?
But
And
also
I'd be like,
you wired a little different too.
I
Because you
am.
got the mentality to
'Cause
be
once I
able to,
turn-
once
once I
you
put
turn the
that helmet
switch,
on,
yeah.
they switch over. So they would be like, where'd you play? I'd be like, I didn't. And they'd be like, you've never played football before? And I'm like, this is my first time wearing the helmet. I didn't even know what type of helmet I was supposed to get when we were trying them on. I'm like, do I get a shut? Do I get whatever? So I didn't even know what type of shoulder pads to use or anything like that.
That's crazy.
Never done it before.
No, but I almost played for the Stampede. It was two things that kept me from doing it. One, they said I had to raise money. I was like, I'm out. I said I'm out.
What is this?
Now, if I understand that, if I got to pay for my my equipment and stuff like that, I understand that.
Yeah.
But y'all making me raise money for all my
The
travel and stuff like that, I'm out automatically. And the second thing is, prior to that, probably about a month or two, maybe a year or two prior to somebody reaching out to me, I had twisted my ankle playing basketball. It took me 2 months to heal, bro. 2 months from a twisted ankle. And I was like, I'm not the same anymore. I'm not the same. It was in college. I twist my ankle. I'm back the next week. Yes, I'm back the next week, bro. We was out in Tennessee. We was playing against I forgot the team we was playing against. I think it was I forgot the name of it. We was playing against this team. My teammate, the play is supposed to step right. Bucket step right. Next step with your left foot. My teammate went the opposite direction. He stepped left and stepped all on my foot. So the whole line is supposed to be going right. He stepped left because he didn't know that the even numbers was meant for us to go right. And our numbers was going left. And he was the one, he didn't play a lot. And we was beating this team real bad. So, they brought him in. And what they tried to do is they let the starters play with the guys on the bench because we would like help them out.
Yeah, coach them out.
Yeah, coach them up during the game.
Benched.
So he stepped the wrong way, bruh. It was, my ankle looked like it had a whole like softball, not a baseball, a softball on the side of it. That was on a Saturday. The next Saturday, I was already ready to play.
Yeah, man, them young
jeans.
Young jeans move different, bro. I'm same thing. Me maybe 2 years ago at this point. Yeah, sprained the ankle playing pickup soccer. It was grade 2 sprain, so it was pretty nice to have bruising and all that. 10 weeks. 10 weeks and like literally had to went to physical therapy for it.
That's crazy.
To get it back
Y'all
to work.
talking about athletics. If I sleep wrong, I'm at the age now. If I sleep wrong, I'm down for 10 days.
Hey, man.
At least.
Yeah.
When I came in today and we was setting up, putting the couch up, I was like, oh, that's a twinge in my back. Oh, Lord, that's a twinge in my back. And I was just squatting.
See, and I don't do squats no
I
more.
was just squatting 3.
Just for that. See? You hear that? 3. I don't squat no more. Ain't no reason for me to be squatting at this age. Ain't no reason to squat at this age.
Squat for life.
I'll leg press. Ain't no reason to squat nothing at this age.
Squat
Squat
for
and
life.
leg press is about the same thing.
They not.
And here's the crazy thing.
They not.
I can't even leg press.
That's crazy.
I can't leg press.
That's crazy.
I can't get the initial push off on leg press. I don't know why. That's what it is. But I can squat. I did 3 sets of 6 of 325 the other day.
And I was doing squats. I didn't have
What did
nowhere
you do?
near
The
300.
question is twinge in your back. The question is, what did you do before, and what did you do after?
Oh, stretch. Yeah, I stretched before I left.
Troy stretched forehead to like kneecap.
Hey, first of all, you don't know that.
like, straight forehead to kneecaps. I know Troy be stretching for real.
Gosh.
I know you stretch for real.
But
I do be
I said all that
stretching
to
for
say
real.
just because that like the
Bruh, this is what it is. Forehead to knees. All right.
I know you
So
do.
then I cross them. And then
I know you do.
touchdown, cross them again, cross them. Leg open,
You
cross.
see,
And
you like that. See, we got 90 stretches.
That's
We
what I
got
was about to say.
We got 90 stretches.
That's what I was
Whatever we
about to
learned
say.
at school, that's what we got.
That's they done taught us wrong growing up the whole time.
What's the stretch now?
You're supposed to do a dynamic stretching is for cool down. You're supposed to do a dynamic warm up to get warm before you do any physical activity.
Oh, okay. So yes, I do.
And then you do static stretches to cool
So
down.
I do a warm up. My warm up is, and it's still old school. I'll run first. So I'll jump on the treadmill, do either a lap, 2 laps before just to get my heart rate
do
going.
a lap on the treadmill.
0.25. Yeah, that's what
You
I
count laps.
Yeah.
Got it.
.25, or I do half a mile. Yeah, I'm old school.
Yeah.
No, as long hey, look,
Ain't nothing wrong with running first.
yeah, no,
So
for sure.
I'll run first to get the blood pumping a
Yep.
little bit, and then afterwards I will. Then that's when I do my stationary stretches. But you're right, I am supposed to be doing all the dynamic stretches, but I ain't got time for that.
Hey, I feel it. I was just asking, that twinge in the back, man. Is, you gotta do what you gotta do at this age to anything over 30. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you gotta make sure you're doing all the dynamic
tell you.
warm ups, the static
I'm
cool
trying to tell
downs,
you.
the active recovery, like what you doing the day after. You know what I'm saying? Like
I realized going into the sauna after my workouts helps me with recovery. Like I don't feel I don't feel that muscle pain after the workout or whatever. And I only do like 5 minutes or whatever.
You do supplements?
Nah.
Supplements also help too. The protein, the creatine.
I used to do all that stuff when I was trying to gain weight. I was like stuck at like 165. No matter what I would do, I was just stuck. So then I started taking all that weight protein, creatine, all that to try to work out to gain weight. I probably gained like 6 extra pounds.
That's how it be. High
Doing all that
metabolism,
stuff.
bro.
And then life was just out of nowhere. It was like, here go
Boom.
30. Here go 30. I went from 165. I'm like 203 now.
Really? Yeah, I was
No workout.
It's in the
Just
same
203. Just gained 30 pounds.
I was in the same vein. I couldn't get past like 145, 150. I was at 145, 150 for the longest. And then started getting to the gym around the pandemic time and started lifting with some of the homies that, ran track and played football in college and stuff like that, and put on like 10, 15 pounds pretty quickly.
fast.
Really
Yeah,
easy.
pretty quickly. Like got up to like so I started walking around between like 165, 170, and now I'm like just underneath 180.
You know what's crazy? I haven't been 145, 150 since 5th grade. I haven't seen 145, 150 since 5th. As a matter of fact, I think I was 155 in 5th grade. That's
Jesus.
the last time.
Well,
I
you
was
so
155.
you played a lot of football growing up. Did they have you playing up? Because they had them. They be having them weight limits for the youth.
But you know what's funny? You said that earlier. You were like if you don't start early,
Yeah.
you late.
Yeah.
Bruh, we used to get high off of hitting people. We wanted our
The
brains to
contact,
ring.
yeah.
We wanted it was like, yeah.
Helmet to helmet.
We wanted to feel that feeling.
Them pass
I
popping.
want that pre-CT.
Yeah.
Yes,
them pass
bruh.
popping.
Bruh. It was so yes, I was playing football since 4th grade, but I was a husky kid, but I hit a big growth spurt probably around 5th, 6th grade. 5th grade, I was 5 feet tall. And then by the time I got to middle school, 8th grade of 8th grade, I should say, I was about 5'10", 5'11", and then in high
You
school,
had a beard.
I ain't had no beard. I wish I had a beard. I didn't realize I can grow a beard until college.
Yeah, my mind didn't connect and kick all the way in until pandemic when we couldn't go to the barbershop. It was always there. I had the facial hair. I always kept it.
I'm never gonna have a beard. And I did all the stuff your uncles tell you to do to get one.
Hey, he said all the stuff. He said I did all the stuff.
Well, no,
You lied.
That only get you that.
He said that get you started.
That don't get you the rest of the stuff. That only get you that.
That's a starter pack.
Yeah. He said that get you darker mustache. Get the goatee going after that.
I'm like, I'm
That's
doing
soul
it, it
patch.
ain't working.
You get you the soul patch.
Right. And if you don't know what we talk about, don't worry
Good.
about it. Don't worry about it.
I'm doing it, but it ain't working.
Uncles, boy.
Oh my God.
This conversation, we were supposed to be talking about ownership.
We were.
Now we talk about our beards not connecting.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
That's how life be sometimes.
That's how life be. Sometimes life don't connect.
I was just about to say the same thing. Also, like the most cliche thing you can say for sure. I was on the same type of time. Sometimes things just don't connect. Yeah, I feel like right now we really in that like we one of them yapping podcasts.
Yeah,
They
we
provide
yapping right
value.
now.
Sorry, we yapping. That's our bad.
We
It's all
yapping.
good. I mean, life ain't the same, without having Lace in the building, man. Shout out to my boy Lace, man. Get better.
I'm not gonna keep shouting lace out. I'm not gonna keep shouting lace out. Be here, so we don't have to.
Hey man.
Oh my gosh. Well, I think we're at time, gentlemen.
We are.
Yeah.
All
Okay,
right.
cool.
Well,
Well, what's the? How do we end this episode?
Shout out to my man Curry.
You know what? We started off talking about TV, right?
Yeah.
We sorry. This is a filler episode for the season. That's our bad.
Ooh, that's actually good.
Sometimes it'd
I
be
mean,
like
but it's Thanksgiving week,
yeah.
so everybody probably like tired anyway.
Yeah.
They probably. You know what I realized the last couple years around Thanksgiving and Christmas, people don't listen to
Drop
us.
off on the views.
Yeah.
Y'all don't be
listen.
listening to us. I just realized that this actually be a great time for a community to take place.
Facts, because everybody will be
While we
won't be
around the
working.
holiday season and different
people
things like that.
People be at
Yeah,
the house.
people
People
be-
be
This is actually
This-
that is the actual serious note. This is seasonal depression time where a lot of people do start to experience
you
time to
right.
lean in.
depression and loneliness and all that
It's
other type
time
of
to lean
stuff. So
in.
this is actually
It's
the
getting dark
perfect
earlier,
time.
staying dark longer.
Now that is when I wake up dark and finish.
Save
dark,
it. Save it. Save it.
bruh.
It's your boy Troy. Dave has wings. Melly Mel. It's the Manly D's podcast. We appreciate y'all locking in with us. Make sure you get the merch. Log on to our Patreon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check us out on our social medias. We really appreciate it. It's the Manly D's podcast. We out.
We gonna get Troy a teleprompter.
Why?
Everything going back to this performance improvement plan. Let's keep building this out.
Is it recorded?
It is recorded.
All right, Lay's gone. Watch what I
Manly
do.
D's podcast, take 10 on Melvin.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Melly Mel, aka Meek Mel, aka your favorite truth teller, aka if you don't want to know, don't ask me. Hey, real quick before you do anything else, hit subscribe on this video. Go ahead, push the button. You're here every week. I know you like being here. You like what we doing. I see you in the comments. I see you engaging. Go ahead and subscribe, man. That way you'll get first alerts every time we drop a new episode. After you hit subscribe on this video, do me another favor. Continue to do what you've been doing. Engaging, liking, commenting, laughing, joking, joining in with us. Let YouTube know that you care about what we doing, that you like these videos, so that way we can get pushed up to the top of that YouTube and get y'all to see us more often. After you do that, do me another favor. Tell somebody about this podcast, man. Tell your brother, your cousin, your nephew, your father, anybody that you know that you feel like would benefit from this. Get the word out there, man. Tell them about it. Tell them how good of a time that you having. Tell them about these real conversations that we getting into, because we want to have more group chat vibes. You know what I'm saying? More life lessons shared, all of that, man. So tell your people about it. Get involved. Help us out. And before you do anything else, after that, continue rocking with us. It's the Melly D's podcast. It's your boy Melly Mel. We out.
He did it!